Hi, I'm Tom Laux for Wisconsin Rapids Community Media for the City of Wisconsin Rapids. Today I have two guests in the studio, and we're going to talk about the Optimist Club, and they're going to share information about what's going to be happening this summer. So I'm going to turn it right over to Chelsea here, and why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and your title at the Optimist Club, and then we'll go through it as we go through the show.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for having us here today. Like you said, I'm the president of the Optimist Club. I'm an attorney here in town with Nash Law Group. I became president, I think it's been a year now. Jordan was president beforehand. But really, the purpose of our group is we're working with youth in the community and trying to get them to be active and basically become good citizens.
Alrighty, well, let's talk about the Optimist Club. It's been around for quite some time. For people that may not know anything about the Optimist Club, let's start right at the beginning, maybe the roots of the club and what it does.
I couldn't even tell you how long it's been around, honestly. It's been around a long time. We have a lot of members still in the group who were basically the founding members. And really, they've been working in the community, raising money for kids, essentially, kid activities, to make sure that the kids get involved in the community. One event that we have coming up is the Optimist is working with the Boys and Girls Club to do the golf outing, and I know that's been going on for years and years and years too, and the money that we raise goes to benefit the Boys and Girls Club, which, as many people know, directly benefits the kids in our community.
Well, Jordan, you're the past president of the club.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit how that went and what you learned as being the president, and then we'll get into a little bit about the philosophy and just some of the interest, and definitely that golf outing that's happening in the month of June. So go ahead, Jordan.
Sure. Just to catch up, my name is Jordan Mee. I'm in title insurance, and I've been an Optimist for about 10 years. I was president for 2 years immediately prior to Chelsea, and it went okay. We've realized that change is slow in clubs and organizations, but we proactively try to recruit new members and get our name out there.
Where is the Optimist Club here in Rapids? Is it Rapids, Grand Rapids?
Yeah, we meet right in Wisconsin Rapids. We actually meet at our office in the conference room. The board does. And then the first and third Monday of every month, we meet in the morning at the Olympic too, just to discuss upcoming events, things we want. Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, our board meets on Tuesday. Our group meets on Thursday mornings at, like I said, at the Olympic too.
So that's open to the public if someone wants to come and join, or should they call you first?
Absolutely. If they know somebody who's already a member of the Optimist, they're more than welcome to tag along. No need to contact us before.
They can just stop in and kind of sit in on a meeting. And
sure,
we're pretty informal. We'll go through our Optimist creed at the beginning and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Get to a little bit of club business, and then it's mostly fellowship and working on how we can develop our programs and improve them.
Okay, so that's at the restaurant.
Yes.
Again, on Thursday
mornings, 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Come have a great breakfast and talk and learn things about it.
Right.
Now, you also mentioned there's board meetings, but that's at your office.
That's at our office on the first Tuesday of every month.
Is that something that someone would want to attend, or is it open meeting?
No, that's only open to the board members. Okay. So the first, they would become a member, come to our meetings, and then eventually become a part of the board. Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about membership. I know I'm getting off your notes. But, how do you become a member? Is there a cost? Is there some kind? What do you have to do?
Basically, they would contact somebody who is already a member of the Optimist Club, because they would need what we call an official sponsor. They would come to a meeting, notify us. There's an application to be filled out, and then there is a fee associated with that. Do you remember?
I think it's $85 or $90 is what we charge. We don't increase it from what Optimist International charges the group for adding a new member, except for minor administrative costs, postage, and envelopes. And
is that a yearly fee?
Yep, it's an annual fee.
Annual fee, okay. All right. Well, it seems like you guys are doing a lot of stuff out in the community. Tell me how you got involved. I'd just like to know a little bit how you started, what got you into it.
Well, actually, one of my senior partners, Dick Weymouth, invited me to come to a meeting, and then I just ended up joining the club, and I've recruited some of my friends as well to join this word of
Okay.
mouth taking people along,
Right.
and
Sure.
it's a good thing in the community, and it's a way for us to be social with one another as well.
All right, same with you, Jordan. And
Similar story. When I moved to Wisconsin Rapids about 10 years ago, I didn't know a lot of people, professional people, so I wanted to get involved in the community and stick my foot in a little bit, but kind of dove in head first.
Sure. Well, let's talk about that fundraiser. It's probably one of your biggest fundraisers of the year.
It is.
It is a golf outing, the 21st annual. Is that correct?
That sounds correct.
All right. So, where is it? And let's talk about how people can attend. Is it just for members, or it is a fundraiser? So it's probably not just for Optimist members.
No.
It's for people like me that wants
Yes,
to go.
anyone that wants to attend.
Okay.
I believe we're doing.
There's numerous ways to
Yeah,
participate.
and I'm not a golfer, so I can't speak eloquently about the specifics.
If you're an individual, you can sign up individually and we'll pair you up with somebody, or you can put together a foursome. There's other ways you can participate by volunteering on the day of the event, or donating. We'll always take gifts to raffle off, and whole sponsorships as well.
All right. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about this golf outing. I have some more details here in my iPad. But today I have Chelsea Tex here, as well as Jordan Me from the Optimist Club. So if you're just tuning in, check us out here on Making Connections for Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. I'm Tom Laux, the coordinator of community media for the city of Wisconsin Rapids. So we were talking about this golf outing. It's their 21st annual, and there is sponsorships I see. So businesses can sponsor a
Yes.
hole.
Yes.
So it sounds like they call it, is it called best ball? Or I can't remember, I'm not a
It'll be a
golfer.
scramble. Yep.
Scramble, that's
I'm
what
not
it
a
is.
golfer either, so
So I think it's like, 4 or 5 people, and whoever hits the ball the best, you take that ball.
that sounds right. When I volunteered last year, they were doing something like that.
That's actually a lot of fun. We did that when I worked in Wausau Daily Herald. We used to do that when we had a large newsroom, but I remember doing that. But whole sponsor and company foursome. So a company, $50 savings, excuse me, $600. But again, all this money that's raised goes to?
It goes to the Optimist Club as well as to the Boys and Girls Club. So there will be volunteers also from the Boys and Girls Club. I believe there will be some kids there. There were last year
Okay.
at some of the holes, offering raffle tickets, that kind of thing.
Okay. All right, now, if they want to sign up and are listening to this now, how do they do that? Do they call you at your office, or is there email?
They could certainly call our office.
Okay.
Either I'm available, or our secretary treasurer, Deborah Jaborik, is also available, and she can take down that information and set things up for them.
All right, I have a number here for Richard. Do you want to have a different number to give?
Nope, his number would be correct.
Okay, and his number, just if anybody's watching, it's 715-223-7599. And I believe, will they be getting a hold of someone at the National Law Group with that number?
That is probably Dick Weymouth's number. They
Okay.
can also call our office number, and that number is 715-423-8200, and they can speak to Deborah Jaborik.
All right. Well, just in case I forgot the date, it's June 28th. It's a Tuesday. It's a noon shotgun start. And registration takes place from 10:30 to noon. There's also dinner and cocktails I see with this. So it's really it's a whole fun day of enjoying some time together and helping a good cause is what we're saying here. So lunch, dinner, prizes, extra dinner tickets, just a ton of stuff. There's a reservation form I see here. How can they get that on a website at all?
We don't have it on a
Okay.
website. We've been mailing it out to people.
We
Okay.
do have it on the Facebook page, and you can like
Yes.
the Optimist Club of Wisconsin
There you go.
Rapids right on Facebook, and get it that way.
All right. Well, you have the number. Give them a call, or give Chelsea you a call at the National Law Group. I'm sure that'd
Yep.
be fine. And give you a call as well if you want.
Sure, I suppose.
Okay.
My cell phone number is 715-323-3904.
Okay. Any help is greatly appreciated to that. So let's talk about a few other things that are happening here for the Optimist Club. Anything else that's happening this year that you would like to to share beyond the golf outing? I know maybe you guys do parades. I don't know.
No, and what we have in the works for this summer, and we don't have all the details yet, but we are looking to sponsor a skating in July, essentially. So we're hoping to sponsor an event, essentially, where kids can come and skate at no cost to the kids. So the club will be sponsoring that. So that's what's in the works for this summer, other than the golf outing.
We also have TriStar Soccer. It takes place during the Rapids Kickers Tournament, and we just have a station set up there. It's a free activity for the kids to come and try. It's like a dribble, pass, and shooting contest, or dribble, throw-in, and shooting contest, and just to kind of match them up against each other to see who's the best soccer players. There's also a free speed kick, so they can,
Which
really
they
wail
always
on the ball. And
they always seem to have a lot of fun with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have a lot of stuff here. Even do you host a meal for the neighborhood table?
We
I'm
do
seeing?
every end of October, early November. We do sponsor a meal.
Okay, so that's coming up this fall. We haven't even reached spring yet. So unless it is out there, because
It kind of feels like fall.
It does. I've been stuck in here, so I haven't got a chance to get out. Essay contest. Is that a yearly?
That is a
piece?
yearly piece. It's sponsored through Optimist International. Kids, high school students submit essays. There's a prompt provided by Optimist International. They submit the essays to us, and then we select a winner, and they are given a scholarship.
Okay, encourage scholarships as well. Club donates 4 of them. $500 scholarships annually. So,
Yes.
so they could probably could contact Encourage.
Encourage is the one handling all the logistics for
Okay.
that.
The high school guidance counselor.
Yep.
Part of
Yeah,
the
so they just they want to get a hold of this, call them. And, school's wrapping up here in
It
about a
is.
month. Going fast. Adopt a highway. Do you have a highway that you clean?
We work with the Boy Scouts and
Okay.
clean a highway. We actually have that event coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Coming up next. Same with the Children's Fest. That's in 2 weeks.
That
here
is
at the
in
one
2
Rapids.
weeks. Yep, we'll have a booth there as well.
Okay, so if we're running this after, there's still a lot of activities throughout the month. So if you catch this program after the Children's Fest, which I believe is the 4th Saturday of April. I know it's less than 2 weeks from
April
today.
23rd, I believe.
And that's always a fun time. Hopefully you have warm weather. And it's because they have some events outside, not just in the gym, if I remember right. So I'm just going to kind of scrolling through. Have I missed anything on the...
We also sponsor the dictionary giveaway
Yes, that's
every
a
year.
big
So
event.
every year, Terry Whittemore is a club member, and Nakusa superintendent organizes that for us. And we give a dictionary to every 3rd grader in the Wisconsin Rapids School District, Nakusa School District, Port Edwards, and the satellite schools, I guess, in Rudolph.
How many dictionaries is?
It's just about 1,000 every year.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
So how do you pay for those? Or is it money raised on what we're doing? what
Money
you're doing?
raised, and then outside donors will get donations for that.
Okay.
We put a letter out and do get some private donations.
Yeah, so who, do you need volunteers for delivering all those, or how do you do it?
Usually club members are the ones who sign
Okay.
up and go into the schools at various times. We take a week, basically, and everybody picks a school and a classroom and goes in and hands out the dictionaries. It's a lot of fun.
So that's coming up. Otherwise, we went through all the events. Let's talk about anything else that has to do with the Optimist Club, of getting involved. If there's anything else you'd like to share about that I may have missed, because a lot of people really don't know that much about it. There are a lot of clubs, a lot different than Elks Club, correct? Or any of those other clubs. So I guess as viewers just tuned in just recently, just tell me again what it is.
Sure. When you pay your Optimist dues, the dues to our club, and we send, like I said earlier, all of that up to Optimist International. Their big thing is childhood cancer and cure childhood cancer and helping families and children with cancer. So that's the main mission of the Optimist Club.
Okay, so you've helped some people locally, or is it just...
No, I don't believe the club has helped anybody individually, locally. Our local club tries to focus on the greater groups of, we tend to shy away from individual needs.
Okay, great. Well, there's definitely a need there to help, and it's children, you said,
Yes.
that may have cancer. Okay, great. Corvettes of the North. I know that's another one. I know I kind of jumping back and forth here, viewers, but that's a big deal coming up in August.
That's one of our largest fundraisers.
Yeah, I don't want to miss that. So what do you do for that?
We cook, cook and serve food. So any of the
Okay.
food that you get there is cooked by the members of the Optimist Club.
Okay. Were you at one time at Lunch by the River? Or is that a different club?
I'm
Maybe
not
a
sure.
different club.
I don't think we ever were.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So but if you want good food,
Yes.
mark that date down for Corvettes of the North. Again, that goes to helping out all the things that we spoke
Yep.
about earlier. All right. Well, I think we really touched base on a lot of stuff that you guys do. You meet weekly, again at
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly over at the Olympic 2, which is located
On 8th Street.
On 8th Street, Old
Past-
Country Kitchen.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that's where that is, and time again?
7 a.m.
7 a.m. So they can come. Yeah, they just have to buy their breakfast. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So kind of like a lot like Heart of Wisconsin has a monthly breakfast. This is bi-weekly, and just get to know and people, and you're glad to invite them, and the more the better. Right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, I thank you two for coming. Unless there's one last thing or two things that you want to mention before we go.
I think we covered
All right.
everything, and just want to reiterate again that we would be happy to have whoever wants to join us at a breakfast. We have speakers come in from the community and just join
And the
in some
golf outing
fellowship.
as well. And just a reminder, our golf outing is June 28th. It's Tuesday, shotgun noon start, and there'll be a big lunch and dinner provided. So.
And start registering now, right?
Yep.
You
Yes.
can do it.
Sooner the
There's-
better. We
sooner
probably
the
will
better.
sell out.
Okay, so that's
Of
and
foursomes. We will not sell out of whole spots.
Yes.
well, we could golf more holes, right? Instead of 18.
I don't know if they allow that.
Yeah, I know.
You could probably try it.
Yeah, but yeah, sponsors definitely want to do that. Contact all the numbers that we had mentioned, but there's a lot of openings right now
Yes.
to get on. All right. Well, thank you, Chelsea. Thank you so much, Jordan, for coming by and letting everyone know the information about your club and getting involved. Another club that helps the community right here in Wisconsin Rapids, and it helps local kids. You know, it helps everybody,
Right.
and it's probably a good way to connect with
Yes.
everybody. So.
Thank you for having us.
Alrighty, thank you. And thank you for watching Making Connections right here on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. I'm Tom Laux, the coordinator for the City of Wisconsin Rapids, and I want to thank you for watching our monthly program,